Hey, hi, hello. This is Cat-astrophic Games. My name is Kaylie.
And I'm Laura. Welcome to this constant shit show. Have fun.
You know what? We have fun here. I hope.
Oh, absolutely. I've been excited for this episode since you told me about your idea.
When did we record? Tuesday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 days of pure excitement.
Yep. So today we are playing... Now, if you're old enough to remember this game, we are playing M.A.S.H. M.A.S.H is a game, if you do not know, that is typically drawn down on a piece of paper or something. And you have the letters M.A.S.H at the top, which represents basically your house you're going to live in. So mansion, apartment, shack, or house. We definitely played around with that, changed that around a bit. And then you also write out a list of partners, jobs, kids, and cars that you can potentially have. We are going to roll a die, and that's going to pick the number that we are going to then count through the list on, eliminating options until we get one final one, and that will determine the other person's future.
Okay,
so
not looking bright.
And Laura, I can't say yours looks super bright either. So Laura and I decided to do themed M.A.S.H. We are doing a villains theme, and we are doing a Disney theme. So we did not stick with... I mean, Laura kind of did, but I most definitely did not. So the letters M.A.S.H. are... We did not stick with the typical mansion, apartment, shack, house. We definitely went through and kind of changed it to fit the theme of Disney and villains and stuff like that. Now, these are not Disney villains. These are villains outside of the Disney universe. We specifically kept it no Disney involved in this one at all, because we were going to do a Disney theme as well, so that way we kind of kept them very separate. So these are villains from any movie, video game, whatever you can think of a villain from that fits. Those are the options. So, Laura, do you want to just jump right into doing...
I love to just jump right into
the game?
Yes.
So do you want to go first, or do you want to do yours first,
and then yours,
or
for the
do
villain?
You want? Yeah, which theme do you want to do first?
Probably just the villain, just because that's the one I got up right now.
Okay, so do you want to read yours first, or do you want me to read mine first? Decide your fate or my fate. Whose fate do we want to decide first? Yours or mine?
I shall be deciding yours.
You shall be deciding mine. All right. Yeah. How about Laura? You go through. You read off what my future is looking like, and then we will roll the die and determine the number in which you will be counting to determine my fucking fate.
I see.
And I
Good.
have Google pulled up and ready in case I need to look up who a villain is if I do not know who they are.
I left myself little notes in case I forgot, but
I know I did too. I was like, they're from this, just in case I forget. All right. Whenever you're ready, Laura.
I will say that I might have fucked up in terms of the offspring, in terms of villain themed. There might be some Disney, but they're like Disney villains. But like, what kind of offspring? You're supposed to do numbers, because we're not doing that, ma'am, are we?
Ooh, she's not yelling at us. She's yelling at her dog.
Did you just do numbers for offspring, or for... That's what I did, is air and offspring, just to make it funky.
Yeah, I just did numbers, the amount of.
Okay, well...
I just did random numbers, because that's usually how it's done. It's like how many you're gonna have. Yeah. I gave you some random numbers.
I fixed it, it's fine. Okay, so for your villain themed, in terms of your partner, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the first one is the Witch of the Waste. which is from
The Witch of the
Howl's-
Waste.
It's from Howl's Moving Castle.
Oh, okay.
She's not like the main.
No, but she's like
but
one
she's
of
one of the big
Yeah.
older lady.
Yeah.
Melts her skin off type of a thing.
Lovely.
I'm gonna say this wrong, but Bellatrix Lestrange from Harry Potter.
You did not say that wrong.
Yes, because I haven't got to her in the books, so.
Yeah.
But I think she's. I mean.
Honestly, I'm down with that.
I don't know, Carter. We're
Nothing
here
wrong
for
with
it.
a little crazy.
Regina George.
Okay.
Well, okay. Miss Trunchbull.
Okay.
And Hannibal the Cannibal.
Okay. All right.
In terms of your career, you could be an assassin hitman for hire.
Okay.
Your career could just be to generally take over the world, you know? To kill everyone who ever wronged you, also known as just revenge. That is your career.
A revenge killer. Love it.
Yes. A kidnapper, plain and simple.
Why not?
And then your last choice of career is to collect all the monies and let everyone starve and die. It's kind of like
Love
take
it.
over the world.
All right.
but-
All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right.
In terms of your offspring and heir,
Oh,
you
God.
have the choice of 101.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Because it was originally 101 Dalmatians, because, you know, she's an evil person, and I was like, sure, people are, but we'll just do
That is
101.
too many kids. Oh
Yes.
my god.
And then I just went a little mini version of you. Not a child, but a little person, like the, what's the...
The mini-me?
$1 million.
Mini-me.
Yes, that's your version of you. All the souls of the underworld. I'm
Okay.
gonna bark at her. It's gonna be real weird, but if she barks at me again, I'm barking at her. So just
Do it. Do it
it's
up.
just it confuses her, so it makes her stop.
Yep.
And then one general like weird school shooting teenager. Those are your options.
Lovely. What house options do I have?
Well, I will say that the original teen was the weird teen from the Toy Story movies, but he's Disney,
That's
but he
Disney
still looks
stuff.
like a school shooting teenager.
You can just call, yeah, we can just change it to school shooter kid. That's great. Can't wait for that.
In terms of your housing, M I chose as manor just because it sounds like something an evil person would live in.
Yeah, yeah.
A is a cabin in the woods because we've all seen all those horror movies.
Mhm.
S is a spaceship, and H is just plain old hell. So
All right.
you have many of the options here.
I have quite the options here. All right, so I guess we're gonna roll the die. So Laura can start counting. All right,
Yes,
here we go.
You chose
9. Number 9. All right.
Okay.
Tradition says we should start with the house.
Yes.
So we start with the house. What house?
Well, the way I did it growing up is you see this, like you'd count here for the whatever, and then you just continue to go down until you reach 9, and then you cross it off, and then you just start over.
Oh, that is one of the ways we did it, so we can do it that way. Yeah.
Okay. I just think it might randomize it a bit more.
Definitely.
Okay, so I'm gonna count out loud. People are gonna be annoyed with me counting to 9.
We
for the
might
next-
not keep all of the counting in the editing.
Okay.
We'll see, but
Do you want me to count
know,
out loud or in my brain?
you can count out loud.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You just got rid of Hannibal the Cannibal. Shame,
All
shame. He seems
right, all
like a bondage
right.
guy with that
You know,
no bit mouth
Honestly,
thing
he
on.
seems like he's probably a great lover. Let's
Yeah.
be honest. And he could make you a killer meal.
a killer.
Pun
meal.
intended.
And honestly, those eyes from the man at least who played him in the movie.
If we're going with him, down with it. But we can also be going with Mads Mikkelsen's character.
OG.
And if it's him, I'm definitely
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, same. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Unfortunately, you will not have a school shooting creepy man teenager.
Oh, thank God. Of all of the options, that is the one I do not want.
Come on, it's extra villainy.
That's so funny.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Unfortunately, you are not an assassin hitman for hire, which I can honestly see you as, so.
Shame.
Shame, shame.
Shame. I
1,
can totally
2,
see it.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You will not be living in a cabin in the woods.
Honestly, I'm fine with that. Like, least favorite option, out of the window, out the window, gone. All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You are not a kidnapper. It's just not up your alley this
Oh,
evening.
just not happening.
So sorry, it's
that
not
one's
for
just
you.
not happening for you. Sorry, dear.
I don't see you as a kidnapper unless you're a catnapper, but. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, Bellatrix Lestrange is not in your future. That's a sad day.
Dang. Looking forward to that one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You will not be living in a manor. Oof. That was probably the best one.
That was the best one. It's always the best one. It's always the best one. Like,
God damn,
you never get the best one.
Right, we'll take second best. We'll see. Spaceship of Hell.
Yeah, you never know.
Figure it out.
know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A little mini version of you, as in a little person. So you will not get a little Kaylie, unfortunately.
Could you do
but
cars?
your options. Oh, hot damn!
I'm like, you haven't covered any cars.
We might have to start over.
I'm like, I think we're missing a category because I'm going by the order you go in because I wrote mine out a bit more squared. So when I count, I'm trying to see what order you're going in so I can do the same counting order. But yeah, you missed the cars.
I did, but I did do them.
Yeah, but you forgot to add them in when you wrote them down.
I know. That sucks. That's fine. Okay, so just so you know your options for cars.
Please.
Wild shit. Some of them are generic and other ones are actual, like, things, so for my first one, it might be like a hot take, but I put the Batmobile because there's no fucking way that Batman is an actual superhero. He might not be totally a villain, but he's not great. He's just a rich guy that decides to, like, kill people.
He's a vigilante. He really, he's a vigilante more than anything.
But he's always categorized as a superhero, and it really
because he is technically a hero. But I understand. As someone who loves Batman, I don't personally classify him as a superhero.
No.
More of a vigilante hero because he does...
Well, it's like... I mean, he works with, like, Catwoman, right?
Yeah.
So she's a vigilante as well.
He fucks Catwoman.
You know, that's another way of working.
He literally fucks Catwoman.
But, like, she's a vigilante, too, so that's where I'm like,
she's an anti-hero. She's an anti-hero.
Oh, yeah?
She's not a vigilante, necessarily. Her agenda is herself.
Yeah, so this is where I classify Batmobile as a villain-themed car, because it's questionable. The second one is generic, just like a broom, because, you know, bitches and shit.
I'm so mad I didn't think of that!
Oh my god. The third one is you just turn into a bird and fly away, which is from Spirited Away, where the main...
Yeah.
And then the fourth one is a polar bear pulling you, because if you've ever watched The Chronicles of Narnia, the main woman in that comes out in battle and a polar bear is pulling her, and I just think it's badass, but...
Yeah.
And then just a general motorcycle, because, you know...
Why not?
Villains and their motorcycles.
Mm-hmm.
Should I just do this round a few times? Cancel some of them out?
If you just want to count 9 a couple times in the cars to get rid of... Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Unfortunately, no polar bears for you.
Oh, darn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, and a motorcycle, which is like the most you.
Lame.
Oh, man. So that kind of sets
All
us
right,
in a
all
normal
right.
spot.
We're back on track.
We're back. All right, we figured it out.
It's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You do not get 101 children. You get all the souls of the underworld.
I'll take it. I was really hopeful I'd get the souls.
I was too.
Honestly, it seems a lot easier to take care of some souls that have already
Yeah.
perished. At least I can't kill them.
Yeah,
They're
true.
already dead.
They're already dead, and they're supposed to suffer. So if you don't take care of them, it's
I'm
why
doing
they're
my
there.
job. I'm
Alright.
doing my job correctly as their parent.
I love it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You will not be taking over the world.
Darn.
So sad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You will not be in a relationship with Miss Regina George.
Dang.
Honestly, too high maintenance though.
Yeah, I would say dang, because she's hot, but
Yeah,
It's
your
fine.
options for your partner is Witch of the Waste or Miss Trunchbull. So
oh
really
no, I know what my
kind of
options
the
are.
same
So
person, really.
yeah, Regina would have been a nice, refreshing one to look at, at least.
High maintenance, but good to look at. Come on, the other ones are
Exactly.
high maintenance and are probably gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And it brings us back to partners, and you have canceled out Witch of the Waste, so you are in love with Miss Trunchbull. You love her big old sweater and that belt. She
Yep.
do some deadlifts and practice
Never
for
been
beating
more turned on
children.
in my life than
Yeah.
looking at her.
I figured that's why I put her on the list. I figured.
Uh-huh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you have chosen a career, and it is not to collect all the monies and let everyone starve and die. However, you are going to kill everyone who ever wronged you, aka Revenge Killer.
I'm into it.
I'm into it too.
I'm into it.
And Miss Trunchbull could just take over all the children that these people have, and
This is true.
so it's a
She's
good
real
team.
good at taking care of children.
Yeah, it's a good team. It's fine.
Mrs. Trunchbull?
She's gonna have to bathe a little bit more. Okay.
Please.
She looks constantly sweaty.
Yes.
Okay, let's decide your fate for where you're gonna live and what vehicle you're gonna own.
Mm-hmm.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You do not live in a spaceship. In fact, you live in hell, which makes sense because
I've got
all
all
the
the
souls
souls,
of the
so
all
you
the
know
souls of
what?
the
It
underworld.
makes sense at least.
it adds up.
Adds up.
Okay, let's see your vehicle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You do not turn into a bird. So you either are the Batmobile or the broom. So honestly, not a bad option. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You have a broom.
Dang.
Dang.
I was
Yeah.
really hoping for that Batmobile.
You're gonna have to build up those coochie strength to hold on to your broom.
It's okay. I already got a strong coochie.
Oh,
Let's go.
You've been doing your
Right.
Kegels. You've been doing your Kegels.
Let's go.
Just grip right on.
Oh my god. I can write with my hands, Mom. Look, my
Yes,
hands.
Mom. Oh
Oh
god,
my
what is
God.
she holding on with? So,
So to recap,
to recap, Kaylee's life in the near future means she will be living in hell, and I didn't even want her to live overseas. It's gonna be way harder to find you now.
yeah.
You are in relations with Miss Trunchbull. You love to kill everyone who ever wronged you as a revenge killer. Naturally. Who doesn't want to do that? Since you are living in hell, you have all the souls of the underworld. But we like to mix it up, we don't want everyone to think you're this very hell-based person. So you're gonna switch it up and ride on a broom. Really, like, weird people out with that.
Inconspicuous.
Yeah.
No one's gonna know.
No.
No one's gonna
Just
know.
put on fake wings. It's fine.
Oh my god. Wow. What a life.
You got
to live
quite
in hell.
a life.
Married to Miss Trenchbull. All of the souls are my children. I ride a broom, and I revenge kill for a living. Love it. Love it. Fantastic. Honestly, I couldn't ask for a better future.
You could have in the Miss Trunchbull aspect, but we'll make it work.
Regina George really wouldn't have been so bad.
I know, now that we're looking at it.
Alright, alright. Wow. Okay. I'll pull the dice back up here so it's...
Yeah.
So, Laura,
Yes,
are you ready to hear about what fate has in store for you?
I am so bummed.
What your options are? Alright. So, for housing options, I still stuck with the mansion, but we're gonna make it a haunted mansion, because, you know, villain, you know, it's gotta be haunted. It can't just be a pretty mansion, alright?
Well, that works, because, you know, I've been trying to ghost hunt at my own house, and there's nothing,
Right.
so.
Right, now you can do it in this house.
Yes.
A warehouse.
Oh.
Pretty classic, you know, villainy kind of thing.
It's true.
I also went for Shack in the Woods. It just, you know, it just has that vibe. You know, it makes sense. And then the other option is an underwater base.
Ooh.
Thought that one was kind of fun.
That is very cool.
Alright, now here are your partner options. Norman Bates.
Okay, I don't know them too well, so I'm just gonna...
Norman Bates Motel, he killed a lot of women.
Yes, but I just want to get the face, you know?
Yeah. So you'll get a couple options, because there's been a couple different things. There's the TV series Norman Bates, and then there's the movie Norman Bates. But he's basically a dude who dresses like his mom because he has mommy issues, and he kills women and pretends he's his mom. It's a whole thing.
He
kills his mom.
I knew who played him in the show because he's also in
great
other
actor.
things.
Great actor.
Wonderful, amazing. So I haven't watched it, but great. Love that for me, honestly.
This next one is personal.
Oh, there it is.
Anton Chigurh from No Country for Old Men. Laura knows why that's personal.
Okay, wait. Anton?
Chigurh, Chigurh.
I don't...
You haven't watched
I know him as an actor.
Well,
but he's
you get him as the psychopathic murderer who kills people with an air gun that they use to put animals down.
Dude,
that one's personal.
Alright, yes.
Laura knows why that one's personal. Then there's Ra's al Ghul, Batman. That is, he's from Batman. He is the one who runs, the fucking secret society of, like, assassin people.
Yes.
I'm forgetting what it's called, but yeah.
Depending on which one we're looking at, I'm kind of down. He's kind of got a daddy vibe.
Yeah, he does. He's kind of got, like, that daddy vibe going on. I also picked Hannibal Lecter.
I love that.
Harley Quinn.
Fuck yes. Again, though, I would say she's whatever you call them. Batman's.
An anti-hero?
Yeah.
No, Harley's pretty close on the villain range. Even though she was a normal person, you know, and she got turned evil, she still willingly kills people without a second thought. She still is she has a redemption, don't get me wrong. And she kind of becomes more of an anti-hero than a villain, but she's still pretty much a villain.
Yeah, but I think I'll take it.
Honestly, you could do much worse.
Oh, yes.
And then the last one I'm gonna do is Annie Wilkes from Misery. She's played by Kathy Bates.
I feel like I know what you're talking about. But...
I feel like you have to know the movie Misery if you haven't at least heard of it.
I definitely have heard of it. I haven't seen it, but I also do
horror
like
movie.
Bates,
yeah,
you know,
she.
So
yeah,
that's why I was like, I'm
she
cool.
kills-
It's Kathy Bates.
she kills people. It's so you need to know she's a villain.
She likes her butcher knives.
So I went with amount of kids you'll have because I
Okay.
didn't think of the type. I didn't think to do type of kids.
I don't know where that came from. Don't ask me.
Honestly. Alright, so your options are 30, 5, 15, 3, or 9.
Okay. Really no good options, because I
No,
don't know
not
than
really.
2. Like,
Yeah, not really good options
whoa.
there. I was gonna let you have 1 as an option, but I was like, nah.
You're giving me a negative number, and it's like, I have this. Where'd they go?
So, for vehicles, I also chose the Batmobile.
Thank you.
That was
Thank
my one
you.
thinking of, like, you could have stolen it, you know? Could have stolen the
That's true,
Batmobile
but-
kind of thing. But the Batmobile. The Joker-mobile.
Okay.
This next one is kind of random, but I was looking up and it kind of was something that made sense in my mind. So it's a Jaguar CX-75. It's a car that actually never came to fruition.
Oh.
They did like a test make of one, and then they made like 5 that do work, but they were in, I think, a James Bond movie. And it just kind of made sense to me, like a car that nobody else can get their hands on, like, kind of makes sense that a villain would have something like that.
It does.
You
And it
know?
just seems like a very sleek car.
It's a pretty nice looking car, I'm not gonna lie. And then motorcycle. Because, yes,
Aw.
motorcycles make sense for villains. Your job options.
Yes.
We've got henchman. Yeah, a henchman.
Yes.
Naturally.
Of course.
This one's more like you've been kidnapped, but a test subject.
Oh, so I'm turning real evil real fast. I'm gonna have like tentacles or some shit.
A villain's assistant.
Okay.
A
That
thug.
sounds hot. A what?
A thug.
Oh, going
Just a
90s
street thug,
here.
you know?
Yeah, just going real 90s here.
And I also did hitman. Made sense, you know? So these are your options. Shall we roll the die and figure out what our number is going to be?
We shall, because I'm quite excited to learn about my future.
Yeah, alright.
We should charge for this.
We'll predict your future for you.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. 3.
Ooh, this is gonna go
Ooh, this is
quick,
gonna go
girl.
real quick, and it's gonna
I'm
get...
learning about my future, and I'm not gonna be able to comprehend it. Quick.
I know, right? Alright. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Shack in the Woods is out.
Ah, that's kind of sad. But...
1, 2, 3. I'm really mad about it, but Anton Chigurh is out.
I'm real mad about it.
1, 2, 3. Harley Quinn is out.
No, I was worried about that.
1, 2, 3. You're not having 5 children.
Thank God, but also that was one of the
1,
good choices.
2, 3. You're not having 9 children.
Also thinking, but that leaves a lot of poor
At least
choices.
some big ones. Alright. 1, 2, 3. You are not a villain's assistant.
Oh, I kind of like that one. I wouldn't have to use my brain as much.
1, 2, 3. You do not get the Batmobile.
That's okay.
1, 2, 3. You do not get a motorcycle.
Oh man, I wanted a pink one.
1, 2, 3. You do not get an underwater base.
I could pass on. That's fine.
1, 2, 3. You do not get to be with Hannibal Lecter.
Honestly, gotta keep scared. Those eyes, though.
1, 2, 3. You're not having 15 children.
Cheer, but that leaves like what?
30
and 3.
3.
Fantastic.
Alright.
Fantastic.
1, 2, 3. You will not be a test subject.
Thank God. I don't think I'd look good with tentacles.
1, 2, 3. You do not get the Joker mobile. You get the Jaguar CX-75.
Yes,
You get the
motherfucker,
special
I
car
won
that
there. Now I have
nobody
to
else
look it-
gets.
Now I have to look it up because I didn't.
Look it up. It's a nice looking car. A Jaguar CX-75. That's a nice looking car, I'm telling you.
I again hope I can drive it. I'll have a driver, but let's go.
Alright. 1, 2, 3. You will not be married to Norman Bates.
Oh, I was kind of looking forward to that one. However, I will interrupt you to say that these cars are an estimate between $800,000 and $1.2 million per car. And I'm gonna wreck it in about 5 seconds. So. Good.
It's okay. That's what you get a driver for. Alright. 1, 2, 3. You only have 3 kids, Laura!
Yes, bitch! Only one more than intended! And then I got my tubes dried!
Oh gosh. Alright. 1, 2.
Could you imagine giving birth 30 times?
No.
No.
I
know that doesn't have to be that way, but like...
Still. 1, 2, 3. You are not a hitman.
I was kind of looking forward to that one.
1, 2, 3. You do not get to marry Ra's al Ghul. You get to marry Annie Wilkes.
Yes, I'm down with that.
1, 2,
Down with the little female
3. Ooh, no mansion for you. You're living in a warehouse.
You know, I like the open concept. It's fine.
1, 2, 3. And you are not a henchman. You are a thug.
Could you picture me as a thug? I'll be wearing sparkles, okay?
Alright, to recap. Laura will be living in a warehouse with her lovely partner, Annie Wilkes. They will have 3 children. She will be living as a thug to make that money. And she will be driving a Jaguar CX-75. None of this, like, I don't know how this goes together. You're making some good money as a thug.
As a thug? Are you
making
kidding
good
me?
money.
Some...
You must have a good fucking boss.
And you know, I'm kind of cool with the warehouse, really. It's really great for singing, so we'll just get up in there and get some acoustics.
Great
going.
acoustics. Great acoustics.
You know, obviously the car, I'm gonna need a driver. A thug is really what's stumping me. Can you picture me?
I'm so glad I put that on there. No, I can't. That's the funniest part, because when I wrote it down, I'm like, Laura as a thug. That's funny.
You could maybe see me being a hitman, but a thug?
I could see you being a hitman. I could see you being like
Yeah.
a sniper that shoots like from far away kind of killer.
Oh
I could
yeah,
see you being
I'm not
like
getting
a-
up close.
Yeah, no, I could see you from like
Or
far
my
away kind
bow.
of thing. Yeah,
I like my bow.
a silent killer.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Wow, my future, Mark better get his shit together because he's gotta get ready for this.
Yeah.
He's currently working for the law, the man, so him being having a villain wife isn't gonna work. Because it's gonna be a threesome. It's gonna be me, Annie, whatever, and him, so he's added in automatically.
He's added in automatically.
Yeah. I think I go home.
All right. There we go.
Okay, so there's some Disney theme.
All right, now we're on to the Disney theme. Laura, what does my future have in store for me for options with the Disney theme?
Well, I say overall, your theme, your Disney theme, is looking good no matter what.
Okay.
I made it kind of fun, you know. So for your homes, place of living where you're going to reside is M for Maleficent's castle.
Okay.
A for Atlantica, which is where Little Mermaid lived.
Mm-hmm.
S is, I'm gonna say this wrong, Geppetto's shop, which is Pinocchio, where Pinocchio stayed. And then H is Belle's house, and I mean the one she lived in with her dad, because that was super cute.
It would be Beast's mansion if it was...
Exactly. It's Belle's house. It's cute as shit.
Yeah.
In terms of your relationship, the only one that could get a little iffy is the first one, which is the Seven Dwarfs.
Oh, wow. We're in like an 8-some.
Yep.
Wow, that's an orgy right there. God,
and there's a lot of ages there, so you gotta be careful.
Wow, alright. That's a range. That's... Yep, alright.
Good luck with that. The second one is Tarzan, because
alright.
Who's not a fucking fan? The third one is the Mad Hatter.
Okay.
The fourth one is, I'm gonna say it wrong, but it might be like Kida. It's from
from
Atlantis. Yes, he's a babe. So
she's a fucking babe.
And then I put for the last one Sully from Monsters Inc. because
we're getting to the furry. All right.
I'm into like the
honestly
big furry man.
I threw a big furry man down for you as well.
Cool. I get the Beast. It's my favorite, so you better.
I can't say it's that one. We'll find out when we get there, won't we?
I'll be mad. I'll be so mad. In terms of your vehicle, you have the magic carpet.
Okay.
You just have a horse. I feel like everybody in Disney movies just be riding horses all the time.
Yeah.
So. The third one is you use fairy dust.
Okay.
The fourth one is a Pegasus because, like, yeah.
Okay.
And then the fifth one is just on foot because, hey, you're going somewhere, but you're going slow.
Yeah, we are. All right.
Your careers, ma'am. The first one is a damsel in distress, which is classic.
Classic.
The second one is an inventor, and again, I was thinking back to Belle's dad, you know, like an inventor, but like a quirky one who actually everyone just makes fun of. Not a good one, but also a good one, because he's still a good one. The third one is you go into battle for honor and family, which is obviously Mulan.
Yep.
You are a fairy godmother, or you're a servant. So,
okay.
In terms of children, your first option is all of the animals, because you can talk to them, duh. Stitch and all of his alien friends. So, a lot of aliens, just so you know.
Oh God.
Ursula's eels, I think, would be kind of fun, you know?
Yeah, I could see that being fun.
That would be fun. And then a little chipped talking teacup.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, these are some options. Right.
These are some options.
Alright, let's
pick a number.
Roll that die and figure out what the number's gonna be. Here we go.
10.
I keep getting the big numbers.
You're gonna get like a 2, alright?
Do you want me to re-roll?
No, I'm fine with 10.
Okay.
10 was our cap, that's fine.
That's fine.
10 was our cap, it's fine.
I was gonna say, you agreed to 10 being the cap.
I did, it's fine.
Alright.
Alright. Okay.
Let us predict my fate.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You will not have a magic carpet. No magic carpet rides for you, which is kind of unfortunate.
It is pretty unfortunate, honestly.
What could you do up in the sky on a magic carpet? Lots of things.
A lot of things.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All of the animals because you talk to them. Duh. You will actually not be able to talk to animals. So sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You will not be having a horse as a vehicle.
I swear to God, if I have to fucking walk, I'm rioting. I have to fucking walk everywhere. I'm gonna be pissed.
You're just gonna get some Heelys. That's as far up as I'll let you go.
You know what? I can get there a little faster that way, at least.
A little bit more fun, alright? You gotta work on that ankle strength, though.
God.
In terms of your children, though, you will not have Ursula's eels.
Dang.
I know.
They seemed like they'd be fun. Yeah, it would have been fun.
You could group them into your evil life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No fairy dust for you. This even number is just hitting 2 categories right now, so we're really, unfortunately, it's
knocking
looking
out
like.
Yep.
It's looking like
knocking
you might
some things out.
be on foot. So sorry, you have 2 options now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You will not live in Maleficent's castle. Oof.
It's a big, beautiful castle. It would have been nice.
I know, and it's like black themed.
I know. It would have been really nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You are not on foot. You are
Damn
riding
right.
a Pegasus.
You know what? I'll take the Pegasus.
You crossed out on foot. Fuck. It was going all the way down the whole line, too.
Fucking ridiculous. I almost had to
God
walk
damn it.
everywhere.
That was so funny. Especially with your job.
I refuse.
Your current job. Let's see what your career will be, because either way, it's not going to go well for you. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You will not have Belle's house.
Dang.
Yeah, I know.
That's a
1,
cute
2,
house.
3, 4, 5. I've dreamed about the house for my whole childhood. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You are not a servant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You are also not a damsel in distress, because you could never be. That's why I put it on there.
Honestly, could never.
Could never. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You will not be in a relationship with the Mad Hatter.
Alright.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You will not be in a very large open relationship with the 7 dwarves.
Oh, thank God. That's just too much. That's too much.
There's a lot going on there. A lot of factors happening.
Seriously.
1, 2. I mean, but out of the 7 dwarves, which one would you choose? If you could just pick one, and then the rest can fuck off and be like friends.
I don't even know all of the 7 dwarves.
Wow. Let's look these bitches up.
I know, I'm looking them up. I'm like, I don't even know all of the 7 dwarves.
You have Grumpy, Sneezy, Dopey, Sleepy, Doc, Bashful. Oh, I lost it. Oh, and Happy.
I don't even. Probably would have to go with Happy. I'm grumpy enough. I don't need a grumpy.
I'm grumpy enough. You know, I think my top 3 would have Happy and Doc in it.
Yeah, I was gonna say Doc was my other option.
Doc looks like he's a nice man. However, I think I'm gonna have to go with Sleepy because same. And Mark fucking is cool on 4.5, 5 hours of sleep, and your girl needs 10.
Honestly, same. Yeah, I have to say
So-
Sleepy is also up there for me.
I'll take the Sleepy, you know? Okay. Thank you for your input on that. Anyways, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You will not be living in Pinocchio's shop. You will be living in Atlantica, underwater.
Okay. Alright.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Unfortunately, you will not be with Cheetah, which would be the only natural choice of living underwater.
Ugh.
Yeah, but
Cheetah.
I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
She was an awakening for me as a child.
9, 10.
She was a sexual awakening for me as a child. I was
Understandably
like, wait,
so.
I like women? What is this?
Like,
Why am I
whoa.
so attracted to this female on the screen?
Absolutely. Where was I? Oh, you canceled out. Go into battle for honor and family. 1, 2, 3,
It's okay, I don't really want to go to war anyways.
6, 7, 9, 10. I don't either. Unfortunately, you crossed off Tarzan, and you are in a relationship with Sully.
Alright, you know what? He's a good guy.
He's a good guy.
I'm not into all the fur, but it's fine. We can look past it.
We can at least have him, like, shave the important areas.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
And then
Oh
he'll
my
have
God,
to wear
that's
one
so
of the
funny.
things Tarzan wears, so it's not too obvious,
That's
huh?
so fucking funny, yes.
That's both worlds here, okay?
Alright.
Underwater Sully, though, is gonna be very interesting.
Yeah, it's gonna be an
Although, hair underwater is so much cooler.
it does look much nicer. Very flowy.
So, exactly. Get down with that. Okay. I don't know how your Pegasus is gonna help you travel, but we'll figure
no
that out
clue.
later.
No
We'll
clue.
figure that out later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You are not a fairy godmother, you are an inventor, which makes sense if you're
Alright.
going underwater, with a Pegasus. You gotta figure that out.
I'm gonna go and say we live under this giant dome bubble underwater,
Oh.
And the dome bubble goes all the way to the top of the water where there's like an island, and that's where my Pegasus stays and rests and waits for me. And like
So
there's a
that's
way
like-
down into the tunnel, from on top of the island,
Absolutely, so you can go from underwater to...
to on land, and my
water.
Pegasus has this cute little, stable up there that they live in.
Of course.
With some caretakers, of course,
Of
and
course.
I live
I
down
love
underwater.
this.
Or, my Pegasus can live underwater with me too, in the dome.
It's
If
true.
I've got a
Yeah.
dome, and then we can fly around under there.
Shit, they better not crash, alright? That
It's that extra thick, 10 inches thick glass, maybe 30 inches thick,
it'd have to be quite big, because
It'd
the
have to be
further
pretty
down
fucking
the ocean
thick.
you go, the extra pressure there is. As we know, things can explode.
Mm-hmm. Or implode, you should
Implode, I
say.
should say. Fucking ridiculous. Anyways, so you are made fun of as an inventor. However, apparently you're very good at it. Maybe you just do it
Clearly.
in a quirky way.
Clearly.
So they're just like, weirdo alert, but damn.
But look at me with my underwater.
Damn. They think you just live on an island,
Yeah.
with your Pegasus, and that's it. like a
Exactly. The
loner.
stable for the Pegasus on the island is like a little decoy. It's like
Yeah.
a little decoy home up top, and they think I just live on this rinky dink little island, but little do they know. Just below the surface in Atlantica, I have a dome.
with Sully. And
Yeah.
let's see what kind of children you have. Your options currently are Stitch and all his alien friends. Could get wild down there for you. And a little chipped talking teacup. So, let's see.
I know which one I'm rooting for.
Oof.
And I did not get it, did I?
No.
Ah, shit. bunch of little aliens to fucking wrangle. It's a lot of fucking aliens.
That's okay, but Sully's used to all these, you know, he kind of is an alien.
He is basically, he's a monster actually. You know, how dare you? How dare you call him an alien? He's a monster. How fucking dare you insult him like that?
And Stitch could be cousins.
That would be weird. Especially if there are kids.
Well, we don't know what Kaylie and Sully do, but it's looking questionable. Inventor brain gets in the way, you know.
So, a recap?
A recap is that Kaylie will be living in Atlantica, and she will be having somehow sexual relations with Sully. She will
worry about those details
at another time. Strap on. I think that's the best option, is what I'm thinking, actually.
You're assuming he doesn't have a dick?
I'm assuming we might not want to touch it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Who knows?
Oh my god!
I'm so sorry, Sully. Anyways, you're riding a Pegasus. Beautiful, beautiful. At least you had a win there. You are an inventor, clearly a good but weird one. And you have all of Stitch and all his alien friends to take care of. Maybe that's why you made the underwater thing, because that's the only way you can contain those bitches.
Maybe. Instead of forcing them to live in space, we live underwater now, you know?
Yeah, maybe it's something about the pressure or whatever, the water, that really calms them, you know?
Maybe.
So, good luck with that. It seems like you've got a handful going on there.
Thanks! I appreciate it so much. Oh my god.
Love it.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
Alright, well, Laura. Let's see. Let me tell you what your possible future looks like. Alright. So your house options are Beast Castle, the Giant Peach,
Ooh.
the Witch's Cottage from Brave,
Fuck yes.
or Sid's house
It's a fucking tree. What's Sid's house?
from Toy Story. Sid.
Oh.
It's a normal house, but it's
Oh,
Sid's
okay.
house.
I don't know.
So I'm gonna go with all the weird, creepy shit that kid's ever created are gonna be inside that fucking house, and it looks a little dilapidated a bit, and yeah, it's not gonna be the best option.
That's great. You know, to be honest, I'm not like a huge fan of Toy Story, so I didn't know
I'm not
his
a
name.
huge fan of it either. I like
my brain went to Sid the Sloth.
Oh, Sid the Sloth.
That's why I was like, what the fuck does he live in? A fucking tree? Right, Kaylie, thank you!
That's a better idea. We can go with Sid's house from
I don't know.
we can go with Sid's house. From
I
Ice
still
Age.
don't know where he lives. I think it's just
A tree!
wonder.
He literally lives on whatever fucking tree branch he can find at the time.
Fucking fantastic. I don't know if he's Disney, but...
I think they're Pixar? No, is Ice Age Pixar? Nicholas?
Huh?
What's Ice Age? Pixar? Disney? They're Pixar, aren't they? Am I wrong about that? DreamWorks, that's what it is. I'm pretty sure you're right. I forgot about DreamWorks' existence. Alright, your potential partners are Captain Hook,
I'm kind of down.
David Kawina, which is the love interest of Lilo's sister in Lilo and Stitch.
Still so down.
Because
Okay.
he is a hunk. I'm like, absolutely.
He is a
I saw
hunk.
his name and I was like, absolutely, he's going on there. Yzma.
Oof.
Officer Clawhauser.
Officer Clawhauser. Gotta turn my whippy on because what the fuck?
He's a giant tiger.
From?
I forget the name of the movie.
Oh my god! He's at least funny. It's Zootopia.
Zootopia, that's what it is.
Disgusted with that movie.
I saw him and I was like, absolutely, he's going on the list. Jane Porter, Tarzan's love interest. You know, you chose Tarzan, I chose Jane.
Now she was the one that had me thinking like.
No, don't worry. She was
hello.
involved in my sexual awakening as well.
I mean,
Don't
I
you
was a
worry.
fan of Tarzan, but Jane, hello.
I was a fan
How
of
you
both.
doing?
My bisexuality and I'm
Fighting
like,
for
wait a
life.
second, what is happening? Bi panic is kicking in so fucking hard right now.
And honestly, the monkey, the big silverback, kind of hot too.
We're learning a lot about Laura's interests today.
He's a dick. Okay, so I wouldn't actually go for him.
Sure. And your last option is Bo Peep from Toy Story.
Okay, she's kind of cute.
Your kid options.
Thanks.
I was a little bit nicer to you on this one. 4, 2, 10, 1, or 6. I was a little bit nicer to you.
Yeah, because you didn't put a 30 in there, but.
This is still so sad you didn't get that one.
You
Your job options are maid, a bookseller,
Fuck yeah.
a cook,
Okay.
an explorer,
Okay.
and I did also put damsel. Classic.
I guess it's a classic, of course.
And your vehicle options. I did give you mostly vehicle options, so
Mostly.
is the 1974 Panther DeVille, so Cruella's vehicle,
I looked at that one. That was cute. That kind of did.
a pumpkin carriage,
Kind of down with that too.
a horse,
Fucks yeah.
the Pizza Planet truck,
Pizza Planet. truck.
again from Toy Story.
I'm not a.
Well, I didn't know you didn't know the basics of the first movie.
I haven't seen it in a very long time, but I mean, I guess I'll take it. It's a little beat up, but I like that
And
it's yellow.
you're gonna want to look this one up. Donald Duck's 313.
It's just gonna be me, guys. Sorry, I can't give no one rides.
It's gonna really suck if you got 10 kids. That car is
Yeah.
not gonna be a good. None of these cars are really a good option except for the Planet Truck. The Pizza
Yeah.
Planet Truck.
Shove them in the back. Hold on, guys.
Alright, are you ready to roll the die and see what you get?
So excited, yay.
Alright, here we go. 4. All the low numbers for you. Gosh.
What a fucking shocker. I get 9 and 10, and you get 3 and 4.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. You do not have to live in Sid's house.
Oh, either one. I'm glad. Fuck.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Officer Clawhauser is out.
Yes, bitch.
1, 2, 3, 4. You are not having your perfect number of children, which is 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you will not be a maid.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. You will also not be a damsel.
That's fine with me, too.
1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, Pizza Planet truck is out.
Please, one child, please. I'll put like one of those like little motorcycle cart things on the side of my car. That's how we're gonna do that.
You have a car and you have to have a fucking sidecar on your car. 1, 2, 3, 4. The Witch's Cottage. Out.
Dang it! I like that. spooky.
1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, no Jane Porter for you.
No! No!
1, 2, 3, 4. You are not having one kid.
What are my options? What are my options?
4, 10, and 6.
No good options. There's better options.
1, 2, 3, 4. You will not be an explorer.
That's kind of a bummer.
1, 2, 3, 4. You lucked out. No Donald Duck 313. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, David Kawina is out.
Oh, man.
1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, you lucked out. No 10 kids. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you do not get Cruella's car. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, you get to live in Beast's castle.
Well, I have an abundance of children, so I'm gonna need all the help I can get and all the space I can get.
1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, you are having 6 kids.
At least I got the castle to put them in. Alright, get to your fucking tower!
1, 2, 3, 4. No horse for you, but you get a pumpkin carriage.
Okay, maybe we can all squeeze in there.
1, 2, 3, 4. You do not get to have a bookstore. You will be a cook. Now to decide the fate of who your lover will be. Your options are Captain Hook, Yzma, and Bo Peep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Captain Hook is out.
No!
1, 2, 3, 4. Your forever love is Yzma. Alright, quick recap for you. You get to live in the Beast Castle with the love of your life, Yzma, with your 6 lovely children. You're a cook, and you have a pumpkin carriage. Be careful, it turns to a pumpkin at midnight. You might want to be sure you're home in time.
Honestly, the only good thing is the castle. Does the castle come with all of the servants and stuff part of it?
I mean, it's Beast Castle, so I don't see why... I mean, all of the objects are in there. Just gotta figure out how to animate them, but they're already animated. No, didn't they get turned back to humans?
But they were still servants of the castle.
Yeah.
So I actually don't have to take care of our 6 children. Yzma can be pampered and fuck right off with her creepy face. Although she would be good for something, and that's to be around her and all of our children, and I just pretend to talk like her the whole time. Everybody, let's gather around, let's try to make fun of someone. It's Yzma. Every day. It's Yzma.
Alright. Well, that's it. Those are our fates. Quite the futures for both of us in the villain world and the Disney world.
I was about to say, one's by day, one's by night. It's a wild ride.
It's a wild ride either way.
We got things to figure out.
I was gonna say, it definitely went exactly how I expected it to go.
I feel like
crazy.
We gave each other, at least for the Disney one, like, solid options. And
I wanted to go a little bit
of,
nicer on the Disney one.
And we still kind of got fucked.
Like, it's Disney, so I was like, I'll just throw a couple. I definitely changed a lot of the options. There were a couple other options on here that I got rid of, like, I swapped out a few, because originally I had, like, Cruella on there for you. And I had, like, a few more evil options.
Yzma.
I had, like, Yzma was still on that list, of my original names. And then I almost gave you Esmeralda, but I'd already given you a few good ones, so I was like... Esmeralda. I almost gave you the priest from the fucking Hunchback of Notre Dame.
No!
I got rid of him now. I was like... I got rid of him because I was like, no, he's literally a pedophile, so we're gonna get rid of him.
Esmeralda, though, that just brought up so
Esmeralda.
many
Mhm.
memories. She's a babe. And honestly, is it weird to want to name a child Esmeralda? It's a long
No,
name.
honestly, I think it's a
It's
beautiful name.
beautiful.
Yeah, but you could like call her Ez or something like that, like something shorter, like for a little nickname or whatever. But I think Esmeralda is a very pretty name. But that's it. That is the game episode. It is at about an hour, but there is a good chunk of stuff that I can cut down to make it a little bit shorter, so it'll probably be like a good 40, 50-minute episode for you guys. But it was a fun one. We'll definitely have to do this again. Maybe next time we will make them as we go or something like that and do a couple.
That'll
But
be interesting. Yeah,
we'll
just
see.
like so randomized.
Yeah.
We'll do randomized
Yeah,
ones,
exactly. So that's it. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, games that you want us to do on here, you can hit us up at the email, which is chaosandcatspodcast@gmail.com. You can also hit us up on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, which are all at Chaos and Cats Pod, and YouTube, which is at Chaos and Cats Podcast. If you go down to the episode description as well, we also have our personal Instagrams linked there. If you want to follow us at all, you are welcome to do so. And that is it. We will see you guys in the next episode. Have a lovely day. Bye.